Lesson 6-3, Strategies for Division. The main focus of this lesson is for you to solve a division number story, to be able to use multiples to solve division problems, and to practice solving division problems using multiples. But first, let's do our mental math and fluency. Please read the following to yourself as I read it out loud. It says, Jay sold 9 tickets to the school play. So I wrote down the information I already know, 9. And I probably could cross this sentence out to know that I already took care of it. Liz sold 54 tickets. So I wrote 54 down here. And I also have that taken care of. How many times as many? Well, look at this. How many times as many tickets did Liz sell? So I put a T here for tickets. So now I have my number story problem set up with the unknown and the letter T for tickets written in. So what is my answer? 9 times what equals 54? Well, hopefully you realize by now that 9 is 6 times as many. So my answer for letter T would be 6. It's really important that you read along to this next problem because I'm going to be asking you a few questions, and it's important you know to do what this question is going to be asking you. Mariana is in charge of seating students for an assembly. Each table seats 6. 78 students will attend the assembly. How many tables will Mariana need to seat all of the students? What is this problem asking you to do? What are we trying to solve? And hopefully you're realizing we're trying to solve how many tables Mariana will need to seat all, look at that key word there, all of the students. So in order to find the number of tables needed, we're going to have to divide in order to figure out our answer. All right, so we have a total of 78 students. And we're going to divide it by each table seating 6. And again, I'm going to use T for tables. This is one way I could display this division problem. 78 divided by 6 equals T. Another way would be able to do it like this. 78, this also is a division symbol, the slash, divided by 6 equals, and again we're trying to find the same answer, so T for table. Or I could set it up like this, 78 divided by 6 equals what? And since I don't have my answer up here, I know that I need to figure it out yet. Or I could have written it this way. 78 6 equal T. You may need to come back to this page again and again in order to figure out how to do this problem. So remember, you could concretely do this by dividing 78 cubes into groups of 6 to represent the 6 students seating at each table, and the result would come up with the same answer as dividing it with traditional method division. All right, so here again you're seeing the different ways that you can write 78 divided by 6. So let's look at a couple different ways to solve this. We can do traditional method. Traditional method has you looking at these letters, D, M, S, B. They stand for divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. So how does that have anything to do with math? Well, I'm going to show you that. 78 divided by 6. We do one number at a time, meaning that when I'm dividing that by 6, I only look at the first place value. And I ask myself, 7 divided by 6 is what? So if I have 7 items, how many groups of 6 can I get out of that? Well, I can get 1. So I put 1 above the 7. Now I do the second step. I multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. Now I do my next step. I subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. And now I bring down. And I bring down my number 8 to go alongside the 1, and now I do 18. Once I get to this step, I go right back around and start up top with division. What is 18 divided by 6? How many groups of 6 can I get out of 18? Well, because I know my multiplication facts well, I know it's 3. I'm going to check it by multiplying back, my second step. 3 times 6 is 18. Next, I'm going to subtract. 18 minus 18 is 0. There isn't another number to bring down because 8 was my only number I had to bring down. So my answer for this problem is 13. Another way to do this problem is to do it as such. And remember, I'm still dividing by 6. How many groups of 6 can I get into 78? Well, an easy number for me to figure is 10. So now I multiply 6 times 10. Well, that's 60. Now I subtract again. And again, how many groups of 6 can I get into 18? We already know that that is 3. Again, I multiply. 6 times 3 is 18. I subtract. Now, what's my total answer? Well, it's 10 plus 3, which is 13. No matter which way I figure it out, my answer will still be the same. Let's take a look at Math Journal page 195. This is an assessment check-in, so I'm going to get you started on it. Then I want you to complete it, bring it up to me so I can check it, and then you may turn the recording back on to continue on to the next step. It says, solve. Fill in the list of multiples if they help you. Kyle can fit 3 pencils in a pencil case. He has 42 pencils. How many pencil cases does he need? So they're asking you, if you have 5 sets of 3, how many pencils is that? Really, all you're doing is multiplying. 5 sets of 3 is 15. 6 sets of 3. Good, 18. 7 sets of 3. Awesome, 21. Please finish the rest of these division problems. So what's the number model with the unknown? Well, it says right here he has 42 pencils. So we have 42. 3 fit in a pencil case. So we know we're going to divide by 3. And then I'm going to put equals C, because C, the unknown, is how many pencil cases does he need. Stop the recording now, finish the rest of this page, and again, bring it up to me when you're done. Number 2 reads, Renee is saving stamps in a book. She can place 5 stamps on a page. She has 80 stamps. How many pages does she need? So you're going to need to first, just like in problem 1, write the number model with an unknown, and then you need to write the answer and put the number model again with the answer. Pause the recording now and do number 2. And finally, number 3 reads, Jeremy bought 130 songs to add to a list. He can put up to 8 songs in a playlist at a time. How many groups of songs does he need to put in the playlist? So again, you're going to need to write the number model with the unknown, and then you're going to need to write the answer. And on this one, you will have a remainder. And just write the remainder as an R for remainder and put the number behind it for what the remainder was. Pause the recording now and finish that page. Once I've checked Math Journal page 195 with you, I would like you to go to Math Journal page 196 and complete that also. When you finish that page, you will do Math Journal page 197. Once you completed that page, go check your answers in the answer key. If you had any of them wrong, circle the ones you had wrong, bring it up to me so I can explain to you what you need to do to get it right. Pause the recording now and do Math Journal page 197. For those of you who need me to read it, continue on and I will read the problems to you. Number 1 says, continue the pattern. First I have 2 dots, then I have 2 and underneath it 4 dots, and then I have 2, underneath it 4, and underneath that one 6 dots. So what would the pattern be next? Number 2 is asking you, draw an angle that is less than a quarter turn, 1/4 turn. Please get out a straight edge to do this. 3 is asking you to find the rule, then fill in the rest of the table. So you should look at this and say, are my numbers increasing or decreasing, and by how much? Number 4, Claire is buying school uniforms for 4 children. For each child, she buys 2 packs of shirts for $23 per pack, and 2 packs of shorts and pants for $38 per pack. How much does she spend in all? So the actual number model, look at the information it's providing you. You should know that it's 4 children, and she's getting 2 packs of shirts for $23. And since I'm finding out what she spends in all, I know I'm going to be adding these 2 together. And again, I still have the same 4 children, but now they're getting 2 packs of shorts. And and pants for $38. And my unknown, I'm going to make S for how much she will spend. Don't forget, you need to do the estimate and then write the S answer down here. And then for number 5, it says, explain how you decided on your answer for problem 1. Pause the recording now, finish Math Journal page 197, then go up to the answer key and correct it, and then turn the recording back on for your final instruction. Your final instruction is to do Math Masters page 232. Number 1 reads, fill in the list of multiples to help you. If needed, Rosario sells bicycle wheels in packages of 2. If a store orders 46 wheels, how many packages will she need? So remember, in this lesson, we've been working on division. So your number model is going to be all about dividing. Number 2 reads, Doug is placing apples in bags for a picnic. He can lift 6 apples in a bag. If he has 92 apples, how many bags will he need? Again, division. Finish this page, bring it to me, and I will check it.